Good evening, everybody, and thanks for joining us for tonight's edition of Local Live on WMSC, broadcasting live tonight from the Ring in Walker's Point. Tonight's broadcast is also being live streamed. You can watch along at WMSC.org as well as on WMSC's YouTube and Vimeo channels.
And Local Live tonight is presented by Third Space Brewing. You have your home, you have your work, but everyone needs a third space. Now, please give a really warm welcome to our guest for tonight, Stephen Hall.
Baby, please, baby, please come back to me. Baby, please, baby, please come back to me. 'Cause I am in prison and I need your love to set me free. I woke up early one morning, just before the break of dawn. And I was looking to bed beside me, guess what? I was all alone. Baby, please, baby, please come back to me. I am in prison. I need your love to set me free. I know all my tears are wasted. Oh, how I cried in vain. I tell you, I lost my baby, but I love her just the same. Baby, please, baby, please come back to me. Because I am in prison and I need your love to set me free. Well, thank you very much. They called it Stormy Monday. Well, and Tuesday is just as bad. So they called it Stormy Monday, and Tuesday is just as bad. Wednesday is worse, and Thursday is also sad. The eagle flies on Friday, and Saturday I go out to play. Said the eagle flies on Friday, and Saturday I go out to play. Sunday I go to church, Lord, and I kneel down to pray. Can I tell y'all what I said? I cry, Lord, have mercy. Lord, have mercy on me. Lord, have mercy. Lord, please have mercy on me. I'm just trying to find my babe. Won't somebody please send on back to me? I cry, Lord, have mercy. Lord, have mercy on me. I cry, Lord, have mercy. Lord, please have mercy on me. I'm just trying to find my babe. Won't somebody please send on back to me? Well, thank you very much. Freight train, run so fast. Freight train, run so fast. Please don't tell what train I'm on, and they won't know what route I'm on. When I die, Lord, bury me deep, way on the end of Old Chestnut Street. Place a stone at my head and feet. Tell them all I've gone to sleep.
live from the ring. Thank you so much. That was a really awesome rendition of that classic Cotton tune.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. So when you first started appreciating blues music, how old were you, and was Cotton one of those artists that caught your ear, or was it somebody else?
You know, it's funny you mentioned that. I think I've always liked blues music, but I wasn't old enough to like understand what I was listening to. But it really hit me when I was like 12. I was like, yo, blues, what is that stuff? I didn't find Elizabeth Cotton until I was like 16, maybe 17, somewhere around there. I know I was just getting like done with high school, and I saw a video of her playing that song, and she was like in a porch or something, like a screened-in porch, and like this birds chirping everywhere. And I was like, yo, this is the song. Why has no one ever showed me this before?
Did you teach yourself how to play guitar, or did you have lessons, or how did that come about?
I had piano lessons growing up, so I learned a bit about music theory and such from that, but I got kind of bored with it. And when I was about 14, I was like, I want a guitar. And my mom was like, no, I paid for this piano over here that you don't play. So I bought myself a guitar and sat myself in the basement for a long time and decided I wanted to play guitar.
Was it an acoustic that you first got?
I was gifted an acoustic to kind of like learn on, and then I bought myself an electric. So I consider my first guitar to be that electric that I bought.
Do you prefer the electric or the acoustic?
Electric by far, but acoustic's growing on me.
Okay. Tell people a little bit about that guitar you've got right there, actually, for the people who can't see.
I don't know much about this particular guitar because I believe they don't put serial numbers on these bad boys here. But it is a Harmony. A buddy of mine kind of was like, hey, take it, borrow it. And he hasn't asked for it back yet, so I think, what is it, the statute of limitations means it's mine by like the end of the year, right? That's how that works.
I think so, yeah.
But it was built in 1949, so she's got some age on her. She still sounds pretty good. Probably should put it in a shop eventually to make sure that I can keep playing it. But it's an arch top, which means it's hollow on the inside, kind of has like a traditional kind of acoustic sound, but it has a little bit more bite, I'd want to say. So it's like a little bit more tinny.
Okay. So I'm going to pull out a quote from an interview you did with UWM Radio. You can't separate the black from the blues.
You sure can't.
Can you elaborate for our listeners a little bit on that quote?
Absolutely. Zoom in. It simply means that you could try to ignore the years of oppression and hardships that African Americans went through to come up with this genre of music, but it's never going to work because they're synonymous. They are one. That's like trying to pretend like as a Wisconsinite, you don't like cheese, or I mean, I'm not a Packer fan, but I can get on board with a lot of the tailgating and stuff. Like, they know how to party. So I mean, it would just be doing yourself a disservice to ignore the history and the culture of the music for just the thrills.
That makes sense. Well, I think it's time for a few more songs.
Yeah.
You ready?
I think so. What did I write down next?
All right.
Yes, I love this song. You got me running, you got me hiding, you got me run any way you wanna let it roll. Yeah. You got me doing what you want me, so baby, why you wanna let go? I'm going up, I'm going down, I'm going up, down, up, anywhere you wanna let it roll. Yeah. You got me doing what you want, baby, why you wanna let go? I'm going left, going right. I'm going left, right, left, any way you wanna let it roll. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Got me doing what you want, baby, why you wanna let go? I'm going up, I'm going down, going up, down, down, up, any way you wanna let it roll. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You got me doing what you want me, baby, why you wanna let go? Seems like there's nothing I can say, nothing I can do that people won't criticize me. So I'm just gonna do just what I want to, any old way. If I should take a notion that I wanna go off and jump in the ocean, ain't nobody's business, Lord, if I do, if I do, if I should get the feeling that I wanna get up and dance on the ceiling, ain't nobody's business, Lord, if I do, if I do. If me and my baby fuss and fight, Lord, the next minute everything is alright. Ain't nobody's business, Lord, if I do, if I do. If my baby take my last nickel and that sure enough leave me in a pickle, ain't nobody's business if I do. Ain't nobody's business, Lord, if I do. So me and my baby, this is the important part. We fuss and fight. And the next minute everything is sure enough alright. Ain't nobody's business, Lord, if I do, ain't nobody's business if I do. There we go. Well, I'm a crosscut song. Just drag me across your lawn. Well, I'm a crosscut song. Just drag me across your lawn. I'll cut your wood so easy for you, baby. You can't ever say I don't. Some call me wood chopping Sam, some call me wood cutting Bill. Last girl I cut the wood for, she want me back again. I'm a crosscut song. Drag me across your lawn. I'll cut your wood so easy for you. Can't ever say I don't. Got a double-bladed axe that really cuts good. Well, I'm a crosscut saw. Bury me in the wood. I'm a crosscut saw. Drag me across your lawn. I'll cut your wood so easy for you. You can't ever say I don't. Yeah, I'm a crosscut saw. Drag me across your lawn. Well, I'm a crosscut song. Just drag me across your lawn. I'll cut your wood so easy for you. You can't help but, you can't help but, you can't help but say I don't. Thank you very much.
Thank you. You make playing percussively look so easy, deceptively.
Oh, this is just a recently acquired skill. I don't know if he's watching or not, but Mr. John Tavius Willis kind of put a lot of that into me because because I sure enough couldn't have done this a year ago.
Yeah, you do it very well right now. So
Well, thank you.
Is that your teacher, guitar teacher, or who is that?
To shorten it up, he is my brother from another mother. He has instructed, several of us, and he teaches plenty of people. Basically, anybody he comes into contact with, the man is a thesaurus and a scholar as well as a Grammy-nominated artist. So, real cool dude.
okay.
All right.
So I was gonna say you have a fantastic voice. Did your whole family sing for the most part? When you're growing up, did you sing together?
I hope my mom's not watching this because I'm about to tell the truth. No, actually, I have cousins that sing. My grandmother loves to sing, like in church and around her house, but it was just me. My father can't carry a tune, and my mother's up there with him.
All right. All right, fair enough, fair enough. So we noticed you don't have any recorded music technically out, or don't have like an album or anything of that sort. Is that something you would like to do someday, or are you just kind of holding off on it because it's not like a priority?
Well, I want to do it the right way, so to speak. There is, several ways to get it done. But my plan is to, write the music. I've gotten, I'd say about a solid 5 songs that I would record tomorrow if I was put up to it. But I want to, take them out and test them first, get some different sounds, because I don't play them all the same way the same exact time. So I'm figuring out, what lyrics might work best, or, what solos might work. Like just at State Fair, I have a song that I did that really went over well, and I have never played it like that. And I'm glad we kind of recorded it, live streamed it from the event. But it went so well that I keep going back to that and go, okay, this is how I did this. Maybe we should put this in here as a standard,
Yeah. So would you include both originals and like standards or covers in this album?
I think my first album would be nothing but just originals, because I do covers and I do some pretty good ones, but I personally think that my first thing that I put out there should be a statement about like who I am and where I'm going as an artist versus, hey, here's what I can do.
Yes. That makes total sense, yes.
Mm-hmm. I kind of get the impression that live performance is like your main focus, or has been.
Oh, yes. By far, I have so much fun, connecting with audiences and going places, because I was born and raised, right in southeastern Wisconsin, so that's where I spent most of my life. But now, I'm getting to see places that I never would have gone. Hopefully I'll be in Europe next year playing. But this year I've got that beautiful backyard barbecue coming up.
Indeed.
And I can guarantee you that wouldn't have come into fruition had I not been out here playing so often and really giving it my all.
What's the farthest you've gone from home so far to play?
For the express purposes of playing, I am not sure whether Georgia is farther or Texas, but it's between those two.
Okay.
Because I flew to both places and I would never drive, especially to Texas. I've seen some of the route trips that people take, and 12 hours later you're still in the same state. No, thank you.
So for a while there, live performance wasn't really happening. Definitely around here, anyways. Did you come up with other means of creative expression or other hobbies during that time?
I did. So one of the things I guess I can credit to myself is that I get bored really easily. So I'll be sitting at home and I'm like, well, I can do something. And so I had saw a friend of mine. He would post these videos of him, I think, singing like quartet songs, and he would do. Like, it would be him in like 4 different panels. And so I downloaded the same app he used. Excuse me. And then I was like, I think I can make some songs out of this. So I borrowed a drum set from a friend of mine, and then another friend of mine has an upright bass. And I was like, all right, let's do some jazz and throw it in there. I guess my favorite project that I did is I Wish You Love. I forgot who wrote the song, but it's just a jazz standard that kind of resonated with me because I I think I think I'd just gone through a breakup or something like that. Something like so it just kind of had those vibes of, hey, you know, things are going to be rough for a little while, but you have fun over there. And then, you know, also live streams. Live streams have saved a lot of people because if it wasn't for live streams, I would have had to get a day job a lot sooner than I did. But I thankfully had saved up, you know, some money. So guys, if you're watching, guys and gals and those in between, or none between, make sure you're saving some money for the future because, you know, rainy days do happen, and I'd hate to see people go out like that, you know?
Yeah, you just never know when an entire side of your life is going to be taken away.
I kid you not. It was March something, I think March 13th or something like that. I had a gig, and I got home. I started looking at the news, and I said, oh, okay. All right. And then a couple days went by, and they're like, yep, no, everything's shut down. I was like, okay, well, I get to just sit in my underwear for a while. And a couple months, months went by, pages were just flying off the calendar. I was like, all right, well, this is getting old. And then, you know, I decided to kind of like play a little bit more, go outside my my comfort zone. I really have to thank John Tavius Willis because, you know, he and Marquise Knox and several others, there's a few too many to name, you know, they kind of put together a whole coalition kind of project where we all kind of met down in Mississippi and just kind of, you know, finally got to know one another. There was about 7 of us young black blues musicians, you know, and you know, it was really interesting because, you know, we're all around the same age, and where else are you going to find 7 young blues players? Nowhere. You could throw a stick and not hit any of us. Yeah, no, it's just been real fun.
Do you foresee doing more jazz in your future?
I do. I would like to do more jazz standards because I think if I were to focus more on my vocals, I think I don't have a terrible voice. I just need to learn how to use it. So it's kind of a catch-22 where it's like, you know, if I don't feel comfortable enough to sing it, so I won't get any better. And then, you know, if I don't get better, I won't feel more comfortable.
I suppose most musicians go through something like that at some point. I still don't know what I'm doing on the radio, so if that makes you feel any better.
You know, one thing that really blew my mind is someone said that Beyonce had like stage fright or something like that. And I was like, how in the world does Beyonce have stage fright? That doesn't make any sense. Have you seen her on a stage?
Yeah.
She's frightening.
Yeah.
That's a good way of putting it.
For sure. Well, the next tune you're going to play for us is The Sky is Crying, which I think most of our audience is going to be familiar with. But
I do need to make a guitar change.
oh, sure.
All right.
Pardon.
Yeah, absolutely.
I want to remind you
Ooh,
all
this
that
is-
you're going to catch Stephen Hull and his Stephen Hull experience at our backyard barbecue coming up on Saturday, August 28th at Humboldt Park in Bayview for the backyard barbecue. We're super excited for that.
Looks like we're getting the electric out.
Yeah,
That's exciting.
getting electrified.
I named her after an ex-girlfriend who will not be named.
So tell us the story of how you came across The Sky is Crying.
So I'd always been a fan of YouTube, right? Because you can find anything on YouTube. Like, if it wasn't for YouTube, I probably definitely wouldn't know all that I do when it comes to playing guitar, right? Well, I saw The Sky is Crying. I think it was by, I think Elmore James' version came across first, which I just loved. But Albert King is who took the cake for me. Like, I love Albert King, and he's who I model myself after the most, I'd like to think. But I heard his version, it was like 1980 in Sweden or something like that. He was just, it was like 10 minutes of him absolutely just pummeling his guitar. And I was just like, dude, how? Teach me your ways. And then I figured out that, you know, he's dead. Like most of my blues heroes, but after I sat down and watched for about the millionth time, I figured, I got this. And then I remember trying to do one of his bends, which is like, after that, I was like, you know what, that's too much. Why, how did he do that? And then I learned about, his tuning and stuff, which is very different from anyone's standard. But you can really kind of get the feeling that he has if you have looser tuning for your strings. So, I mean, it almost doesn't matter how you tune your guitar, it's how you use it.
Oh, fascinating. All right, well, let's hear it. This is Stephen Hull, The Sky is Crying on WMSC.
The sky is crying. Can't you see the tear roll down the street? The sky is crying. Can't you see the tear roll down the street? I've been waiting and looking for my babe. Lord, now I wonder where can she be? And I wonder where can she be going? Saw my baby early one morning. I wonder where can she be going? I looked at that little girl, and she broke my heart without even knowing. that my baby don't love me no more. Got a real bad feeling that my baby don't love me no more. You know the sky been crying, y'all. Can't you see the tear rolling on down my nose? Well, thank you very much. Oh boy, you mind if I add a couple songs? Oh boy, because you know I do like songs. Now, I'm only going to do a little bit of this one so that I can talk after I leave. Well, I'm walking my baby, she got great big feet. Long lean leg, ain't had nothing to eat, but she's my baby, and I love her just the same. I'm crazy about my baby, cause I count on you is her name. Count on you, count on you. What made your big head so hard? I love you, yeah, I love her just the same. I'm crazy about my baby, cause I count on you is her name. I'll call her one more time. Count on you, count on you. What make your big head so hard? I love you, yeah, I love it just the same. Yeah, I'm crazy about my baby, cause I count on you is her name. Well, you know, my mama told me I leave California alone. No kidding, that's what she really told me. But y'all know I'm hard-headed. I can't leave that girl alone. So I think I'm gonna go over to her house, run up on her porch, knock on the door, and holler out. Hallelujah! Hallelujah! What make your big head so hard? I love her just the same. Crazy about my baby, cause I count on you is her name. Well, I'm crazy about you, baby. 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 I'm crazy about you, baby, cause I count on you is her name. Well, I'm wild about you, baby. Well, I'm wild about you, baby. Well, I'm wild about you, baby. Yeah, I'm wild about you, baby. I'm crazy about you, baby, cause I count on you is your name. I'm walking by myself. I hope you'll understand. I just want to be your loving man. I love you. Yes, I love you with all my heart and soul. Wouldn't mistreat you for my weight in gold. You know I love you. You know it's true love, babe. What more can I do when I love you? Yes, I love you with all my heart and soul. Wouldn't mistreat you for my weight in gold. I should have quit you, babe, long time ago. I was fooling around with you, babe, got me on the killing floor. If I had to follow my first mind, if I had to follow my first mind, I'd be gone to Mexico, Lord, my second time. If I had to follow my first mind, if I had to follow my first mind, I'd have gone to Mexico, Lord, my second time. Lord, no, should have been gone. Lord, no, I should have been gone. But I was fooling around with you, babe. Got me on the killing floor. Well, thank you very much. Do I have enough time for one more? Yeah, you can do one. All right. Hey Joe, where you going with that gun again? Hey Joe, where you going with that gun again? Said I caught my old lady going around with another man. Caught my old lady going around with another man. So I'ma shoot her. I'ma shoot it down, yeah. I'ma shoot it down. Shoot it down, yeah. So that ain't too cool. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in.
Fantastic stuff. Thank you for adding some extra songs into your set. That was great.
Of course. Anything for you guys.
So, is there any other shows you have coming up that you want to tell people about, or anything else coming up in your world?
Nope, can't think. No, I'm kidding. Oh, I've got plenty. But most importantly, what is it? This month of August, isn't it? Yeah, okay. So August 28th, right? There's a little backyard barbecue of some sorts going on somewhere in this beautiful city. I don't keep addresses handy, but I'm sure someone will be smart enough to look it up.
Humble Park in Bayview.
Beautiful.
There you go.
So you're going to be playing with your full band at the backyard barbecue.
That is correct.
Where did you all meet your current bandmates at?
Probably a bar. No, no, I'm kidding. I've known several of them for years, or at least two of them for years. We all didn't start playing together till earlier this year, so we're relatively new, but I think we're kicking butt and taking names.
All right, we're going to see it in action on Saturday the 28th, Backyard Barbecue.
Can't wait.
Thanks again, Stephen.
Anytime.
Yeah. Well, that's going to wrap things up for Local Live for this week. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Tonight's edition of Local Live was broadcast and live streamed from the Ring in Walker's Point. And Local Live is a production of 91.7 FM WMSE, produced by Aaron and myself. Audio and video engineered by Neverland Productions. All graphics by Ertrock Design. Local Live is presented by Third Space Brewing. You have your home, you have your work, but everyone needs a third space. And thanks again to Stephen Hull for an amazing performance.
And yes, we've got the audio engineers clapping away still. You guys can still clap too. We want to let you know you can find upcoming guests and archives of past Local Live performances over at WMSE.org. Find this performance over at the Local Live page and our YouTube channel. WMSC Milwaukee is our handle. And tune in again next Tuesday. We have Bicentennial Drug Lord for an interview next week. We'll see you then.
Bye, everybody.